grave, believe that you can do it and you'll live beyond the grave.
If you want to be...
Your attitude determines your altitude.
Your attitude.
Who all knows what altitude means? You don't know this? Who knows what altitude means? What does altitude mean?
It means like height.
Okay. Anybody else? Altitude, right. Altitude is the height that you can reach. Altitude is the height that you can reach. It's meaning mental. Okay? Your mind is different. Anybody know what infinite means? It goes on and on and on. Your mind is the only thing that connects you with God. Your mind is infinite. There's no such thing as that's too much work. There's no such thing as I'm getting tired of studying. When you get tired of studying, put the book down and come back. You know, there's no such thing as I don't believe I can be anybody. If you have faith in God, have faith in your study, you can be a common, ordinary Joe. And you can do extraordinary things. Harriet Tubman didn't know that she was going to be as famous as she was now. She didn't know about the astronomical side. She didn't know about studying the stars. She didn't know about having a telescope. But she knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to free the slaves. And she wanted to take the slaves up north out of bondage. So with faith in God, she did it. Now, she didn't know that she would go down and be in history books today. Mary McLeod Bethune, she knew, but she didn't make it a point of knowing. She did her best. Mary McLeod Bethune started Bethune Cooking with $3 and 3 children. You don't have to be the smartest person in your class. You should always strive to be the smartest person in your class. But it's not. That's not the main point. The main thing is you just always try to do your best. Because most of the famous people are not the people that were scholars in their class. Most of the famous, don't get me wrong, I don't say that I don't want you to be a scholar. Because there's more to book learning. There's more to book learning. Book learning just don't mean, okay, I take a test, and when the test comes, I take it and then I forget it. No, it's more than that. You study for that test, study for that test, study for that test, and then when time comes, you don't be one of those people running around, oh my, hands sweating, worrying about how you're going to cheat. You know, want to wear dark shades in the class, or you can have your little note in there. I know all those tricks, because I did. I was brought up. But if you study, and if you have all those cheating notes, and you still study, when you get there, you can throw them notes away. Because the notes will be right up here in your mind. Never limit yourself, brothers. Never limit yourself. The mind is empty. There's no limit to the mind. And about all our studies, you can study your sociology, you can study your history. You can study your math, you can study your calculus, you can study your English. But all our studies, history is there to reward our research. That was said by Malcolm X. And why is history most important of all our studies? Because you know history, you know the origin of the thing. You know how you were brought in. History plays the same role to a people, to a nation, that a mother plays to the life of the child. History plays the same role. If you have a mirror, and you get that mirror and put it in front of your face, you know how you look. You know I got a booger right here. You know my hair might be there. So you're analyzing yourself. You're looking in the mirror. So history plays that same part, but to a certain degree. History shows you, I might have looked like the John of Truth. I might have looked like Elijah Muhammad. I might have looked like Farrakhan. What's wrong? I said something wrong? How many people know Farrakhan? How many people heard of Farrakhan? Huh? How many people, have you ever heard of Farrakhan? Yes. Have you ever heard of Elijah Muhammad? Have you ever heard of Malcolm X? Yep. Okay. Have you ever heard of Martin Luther King? Martin Delany. You was right. Whoever heard of Marcus Garvey? Well, Marcus Garvey's thing was go back to Africa. Afrocentricity. But yet Marcus Garvey was in the 30s, Martin Delany was in the 1800s. See, that's why it was so important. I'm almost finished, I'm finishing up. That's why it was so important to study history. Marcus Garvey studied Martin Delany. Malcolm X studied Sojourner Truth. Harriet Tubman studied Phyllis Wheat. So you got to study people that came before you. Because history is the only place that you can look and know something about yourself. So out of all our studies, history is best to reward all research. And brothers, there's no such thing as sisters are always the smartest. There's no such thing as that. True, the sisters do make, on the majority scale, do make better grades than a lot of brothers. Because a lot of brothers have a lot of things on their mind besides their work. And I'm not saying that the sisters don't. There's no such thing as, study. Oh man, fuck that. Fuck that. What that? Fuck that. If I make all A's, I'm gonna look like a nerd. If I make all A's, I'm gonna look like a I might well have some of them glasses with the white tape on. Don't let nobody sell you cheap, brother. Don't let nobody sell you cheap. So what if you make good grades? That means you on another level. Intelligence, remember this, intelligence rules the world and ignorance carries the burden. Intelligence rules the world and ignorance carries the burden. There's only 10% out of all the people in the world, all the billions and trillions of people in the world, it's only 10% running the whole world. Why? Why are they running the world? It's what their mind to use. Right. Well, we got to remember what I said. Intelligence rules the world and ignorance carries the burden. So I don't want none of you to be in that position of the 85% of the world that's in ignorance. I want every one of you to be in that 10%. And if you're in that 10%, go down to that 85% that's in ignorance, pull one up and bring them with you. That's what's the problem with education in America. You have every place you go in the world, children are studying. The Japanese, the Vietnamese, these people only been in America 5, 10 years, and they surpassing all of us. That's been here. But for black people, you've been here 500 years. Why? Why are they surpassing us? Because we're down at a level and we're not trying to study. These people come here with a purpose. But that's the part that you probably didn't have anything to do with. But it's not as good now. One, I don't think too much more I need to say because I believe you guys are paying attention. I know you are. So I want to leave you with 3 points. And I'm going to close this up. I'm going to close it up on 3 points. Okay? I was looking at program.